Oh, hell nah. The fucking description on this shit. Look at I'm go We getting out of depression with this one. Just woke up, but we sleeping again. We feeling loved with this one. Hell nah. Hell nah. Welcome back to the pod, everybody. We've got we don't really have any games this week. So, and also Matt's died. So it's just Borky and I on this week.
Hello.
We've got Matt here in spirit or spirits, somewhat up there, but
Big jiggle.
Yeah. So welcome back, Matt. Good to have you. You're looking great. And yeah, we've got actually quite a bit to cover because we do have starting to creep into next season stuff as well, which is quite interesting. But obviously we have a final first this week. But yeah, welcome, Borky. How you feeling?
Hello. I'm doing pretty good. I got melons on my chest. Everything's peak.
It's for Matt Mellon.
I don't know what
You're
to
doing
tell
this
you.
for Matt Mellon. Yeah. So for
Oh,
people who don't know you, why are you
an anime girl?
an anime? Yeah.
I'm what's called a VTuber, which is basically like a streamer, but instead of putting my camera on, I get to be an anime girl. It's very expensive, but it's very fun.
So yeah, they are moving around, that's for sure. So so
Oh my god.
to be honest, I'm still kind of getting my head around VTubing. What actually? So you basically, it's just the exact same except you're like a
Kind
model.
of, it can be. A lot of people treat it more as like a Japanese idol type thing because idol culture is very big in Japan.
Yeah.
However, when it came to the West, people just kind of took it as like this is a new way to stream without a camera, I guess.
Right.
It's the technology behind it is pretty complicated to get into.
I mean,
but once you have got into it, it's pretty simple.
You're like speaking and it's doing all the, and like if you look left and right, it actually looks left and right and shit like that.
So I have my iPhone because it kind of has to be an iPhone, which sucks. My iPhone is using the Face ID to track my face, like, super accurately. That then sends it to a program called VBridger, which translates that into parameters, which then sends that to VTube Studio, which is where my model is, and lets me move around and do weird shit.
Okay.
I could do if I do a little Angie face, which I can't do because my fucking face is too small.
Wait, what the fuck? You actually get fire? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Yep. I did have one that when I raised my ears, I'd get little sparkles in my eyes, but I forgot how to set that up.
How do you raise your ears? Like, actually, like, physically. Brother, what is going on?
I can move one and not the other as well.
Wait, are you doing that with keybinds?
Nope. Just my face.
You're doing that with Wink?
So, they're linked to my eyebrows at the minute.
Oh my god. Wait, so you're literally controlling every aspect of it with just facial movements?
It's like puppeteering, yeah.
So if you had like...
It's harder than it looks.
Okay, question. Could you play Rocket League if you had no arms and no legs?
Honestly, probably.
Like, because that's surely that... There's one guy who's like a top 10
That's
Rocket League
a video
player.
idea.
What, try and play... Oh, that is fucking sick.
With just your face?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. That'd be sick. I reckon you'd be able to do it.
There is also, you can use your brain to do it as well. There's a lot of kind of, not necessarily scammy, but like kind of not very well advertised stuff of like, you know, like the cat ear headbands that quote unquote respond to your mood. And they never really work because they're not advertising it properly. But that technology does actually work. You can use your brain as a controller if you know if you can train yourself to activate the sections of your brain that you need to do to convert that into an input. There's people who've played like Dark Souls using only their brain.
JPK, yeah. I mean, he's not using any brain, to be honest, is he? Let's be honest.
Real.
That fucking hours he's put into that.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
That'd be sick.
And of course, the the first thing it was used for was cat ears.
Yeah. I think Linus Tech Tips, they did a video when one of the guys who works there
Yeah.
like had a fucking helmet thing that he put on. That seems pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you could just buy them. You could just buy the little headsets these days.
Yep. So that's VTubing. Right, what about for the people who don't know who you are, as in like Dota wise? So you're Bork, this is Borky. Have we actually even said your
Yeah.
name? You're Borky.
I am
Or-
bulky.
or
I'm shit
Charlie.
at the game.
Well, I wouldn't say
Yes.
shit, but I do think you are now the lowest rated in the IDL. Let me just check that.
Oh yeah. I mean that I knew that was coming the minute the I was barely
Wait.
below Bajan and I knew barely above
Oh, no.
Bajan and I knew I
Yeah.
shouldn't be. I
Uh
don't think it's been updated yet, has
yeah,
it?
wait, Daggy is now almost above Kiwi after a good season.
Damn.
So Kiwi is 1096.8, Daggy is 1096.1, and you are 1046.3. So you're only about 50 points behind.
Yippee.
Alright, that does make
I don't
you
think
actually,
it
No, that being said, that makes your current for next season captaincy pretty good, because that you've got the most.
I get first pick,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm. You got. I
Oh,
mean, you get
God.
first pick absolutely, like regardless of
Yeah.
who's captaining. I think is Borky captaining? I mean,
I am.
sorry, Daggy or Bajan
I
or
think-
Kiwi.
I think Robin is.
Actually, we can check
Daggy.
that as well.
Yeah, it's already on the spreadsheet.
Drafts. Yeah, let me load this up real quick. We'll get a bit more into this later, I think. But season 41. Let's turn it over to this. Yeah, so Borky.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh no, Robin isn't. So
I thought they were because they're in the channel. But I might be stupid.
that might be this.
Oh, it's because they're
season.
currently, yeah.
Yeah. So Ryan. Wait, are you captain this season as well?
Season
Or was it Semel?
14? No.
Was it
It's
Semel?
Monty
Oh, it
who's
was
the
Monty.
current captain.
Oh, Monty and Semel are both, and you. Oh, so it's a absolute break. It's a breakup. I mean, this has happened. Look at this. This is one team, and then another team is Pete, Ryan, Lucas, and JPK. So that's two teams covering almost all of
All
the
of the
slots.
captains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's peak.
well, actually, we might as well cover season 41 while we're at it. While we're on it now, early in the pod. What do you think about this captain set? I mean, we've not seen. I mean, Custard's coming back standard captaincy from Custard. Has been not have the best season, so could be quite good value. Lucas captaining, I've not seen this before. I think while I've been in the league.
Yeah, I haven't either.
What do you think about that?
It'll be interesting. I've never seen a Lucas captain, so I don't know. I'm sure he probably has captained at some point, but I could be wrong.
I think he has. I think I looked back in the archives somewhere and I saw Lucas captain, but that's interesting. Ryan's having another captain season. Pete's having a captain season, and JPK's having a captain season. And
Ryan's teams always look so much fun.
Well, that's just because Ryan is so much fun.
Real.
I think that's what it comes down to. I think I'd be happy playing on anyone's team here. To be fair, I'm not gonna out. If there was somebody, I wouldn't be like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Don't pick me.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
will
this
have
Borky
beef.
person, I don't know.
Real. I have no idea who the fuck I'm gonna pick.
Really?
I have some ideas,
I mean, you get to pick first, so you get absolute
yeah.
choice. But
and that's terrifying.
you know, without wanting to give away too much, what's your like plan? Are you gonna draft high elo? Are you gonna draft solid? Or are you gonna?
I'm
draft...
gonna try and draft a couple high elo people, and then when we inevitably run out, I'll probably try and aim for people I enjoy playing with over elo necessarily.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't want to bin the draft.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple, or at least one team where the draft got binned immediately, and that shit wasn't fun. So
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Matt Nellen would have had some things to say about that. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I like the fact that it was basically just like Nathan gave a warning. It was like, do not like let's be sensible, and then it was straight away bang bang bang. Like,
Yeah. It was the one that it was the draft that was in the trap house,
Yeah.
and fucking Matt's face.
we were
was
upstairs
so
just like,
funny.
what is going on?
I was sat next to Matt and I just looked over and he'd like sunk in his seat completely and was just like 1,000 miles staring into the screen. I think there's a
It's game
screenshot of it
over.
somewhere. And he's
I
got like
think
two
no,
party
there's one
hats on.
fucking screenshot. I remember it so vividly from the stream where that happens, and then everybody just turns and looks at Matt. Like everybody, Matt's sat in the center of the chair, like, and everybody just turns and looks at him, and he's just sitting there like.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. 'Cause he's
But
got
you
the
guys-
two fucking party hats on, like going different directions.
You guys didn't even do bad though. Like you actually did kind of decent, considering.
We did, yeah, we did better than expected. I think we did still come dead last.
Did you?
I think, yeah.
Maybe, but you got like
was-
3 or
it
4
was
wins,
the-
and people were saying
Yeah,
you
our
wouldn't get a
first
single
win was against JPK's team, Four Feeders and Bajan, who hadn't lost a game.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember
it
the
was like
reacts
the
under
upset
that
of the
message.
century.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
What were you playing in it? Would you remember the game?
Fuck if I know. Probably Witch Doctor,
Okay.
knowing me. I think it was the game after JPK wasn't pushing high ground for like 60 minutes, despite having an obvious lead.
Yeah, the bullying game. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it was
60k
the game
net worth
after
league.
that one.
Yeah. In terms of players, notable players for this season, we've got a few people not playing. From this season, we have. I mean, Bojo was subbing this season, was he?
I think so.
Moose is playing this season, but not next, as in season 41. Lilith not playing season 41. Seth's come back as a sub. Kitty as a sub. Butterbeans isn't playing. Edsker isn't playing. Saboteur isn't playing. Adam isn't playing. Nick isn't playing. LabDota isn't playing. So they're all subbing this season, which is
Yeah. It's
which
gonna
is
be
interesting.
strange.
But we still have, so that's like 10 players who would have been in another season, but that means we have 10 players coming back. So let's get into them. We've got most notably Finn, highest ELO player returning. No, hold on, Taylor is the highest ELO player
Pause.
returning. So JPK demoted to second best carry in the league. I'm lucky me. Was he even the best ever? Oh, it's debatable. Who else have we got coming back? Seb's back. Oh, hell yes.
Let's go.
Am I skipping over people? I don't think so. Was Ari in this season?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Huntedo's coming back. Kira has been in this season. Gianni is back.
Johnny was in last season as well, I think. Or season 40.
Really?
I think.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
JJ's team. Dread Knight's come back. Whoa, Marquise. I don't even know how to pronounce his name because I don't think I've ever spoken to Marquise.
Yeah, me neither.
Marquise. Okay, that is interesting. I think he's a bit of an old head.
I
not
saw
sure
the sign up post. I know Nathan responded to it.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I've certainly never played with Marquise, and I'm gonna call him Mark because I don't know how that's pronounced. I've never played with Mark, and I've been in for 4 seasons, so it must have been season 36 or before that Marquise was in.
You've only been in for 4 seasons?
Yeah.
I always think you've been way longer because I've only been in for 3 seasons.
Yeah. Don't know. Yeah, I've only been in. I think I've been in. When did season 36 start? Like, hold on, I can find that on here.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
My first season
season.
was 38.
Wait, my first season 36. Hold on, we need to fucking find this. Look at the imps, bro. What happened to the IDR? H Mogger was not in season 36. Wait, I've only been in 3
Yeah,
seasons.
if you were the one before me, it would have been 37. So 37, 38, 39, 40 is 4 seasons.
Oh, so it's IDL season 37. Okay, yeah, I was in this. Huh?
Oh my god.
How many games was that on? Bro, what?
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Bro had plus 29
What
average
does
in.
Matt have his
What is
location
this?
set at?
He didn't lose a lane, and he won 86% of. Wait, this was it? Wait a minute. This was door place, was it? Yep, this was door place. This is a fucking busted. This is just the most busted team ever.
Jesus.
But look at this. He had one negative imp game.
Fucking imp merchant.
That is actually mental. Wait, who was higher imp than him? Oh, okay. The carry player of the people. Okay, yeah. So it's been. When was this? Oh, not this again. Fucking Jesus.
Fucking hell, I forgot about that.
When was the first game in this season? June 22, 2024. Yeah, so it's been just over a year.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, yeah. In terms of value picks for this season, let's just go through them. I think Finn's still... JPK's captaining, so we'll leave the captains out. I think Finn's still pretty good value. Like,
Yeah.
it does just win games. Like, just does win games. Very different offlaner. Like, we were having this discussion a week ago. I had it with Matt, actually, and it was like, Moose and Finn, they both have very similar elo, like 813 and 815, but their playstyles are so different, and they both play the same role. So it's an interesting dynamic. Like, Moose is definitely all science, and Finn is all art. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. There was that fucking the graph thingy. From yeah. I know I scored highly on the Yap score.
Yeah.
That was my incentive to shut the fuck up sometimes.
No, I'm high on the Yap score as well. Like, I don't stop yapping.
I didn't realize how much I just don't shut up until until then. I think I got like the highest Yap score, and I was like, okay, it might be time to be quiet. Actually,
nah, I rate yappers. I'd rather be on a team of full yappers than a team of full thinkers.
It's awkward when it's quiet.
Yeah. Well, only if you make it. So, who else is a good... I mean, Daggy's still good value. Daggy's just the enigma of value. Like, is Daggy good value? I just genuinely don't know anymore. I always seem Daggy's sick for what elo they are, but...
Daggy works really, really well with someone who can... They're pretty similar to me in that they work really well with someone who can kind of guide them a little bit. Like Matt Mellon, for example.
Yeah. I mean, it is tough, like, because Daggy plays core. So you have to be literally 1v1ing some of the best players in the league, which is, just, I mean, pretty tough for anyone. I think other notable mentions, Higgsy is still good value, which is crazy. I think Higgsy's going to be gone first round, personally.
Yeah, I don't imagine.
Also, another person who is now unbelievable value is Samson. Now let me just pull up Samson's IDL stats from this season, because bear in mind he was on a team that came second last, one of the two, right? And he did absolutely... I mean, where is he? Here, Consudo. Yeah, so look at these losses, right? But look at his lane record. He only lost 3 out of however many that is, 14 lanes. And in all the games, like, it's very rare that he had a bad game, you know? I think he's going to be crazy good value. I mean, like, losing this, like, 17-5 and losing, shit like that. I think Samson is crazy. I mean, the same thing happened here, Rubik, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was in one of those Rubik games. Not that one.
Not this one, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the few times I was actually there playing.
Yeah. But, so I think Samson's going to be such good value for this season. I really do.
Yeah, 100%.
So, that is I mean, we'll have, I think Matt and I are going to do an episode next week where we go a bit more detail with this, because Matt has a better insight than I do, especially. So
yeah, and I have like negative insight. I'm just kind of stupid when it comes to when it comes to most things, but Dota especially.
yeah, I mean, looking at the elo now, where is Bajan? Is Bajan still? I think so. Bajan's 80 elo, so now above Jace.
Damn.
That has gone up quickly, almost above Ollie.
I knew he was gonna shoot up.
Almost above
I didn't...
Goldrian. Whoa.
I didn't quite imagine he'd shoot up quite that high.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So I think that makes Bajan still value. Like, Bajan is still good at that elo, but it's definitely more suited to him than it was before. Like, we're honing in now.
So Bajan was below me before, and that's just not fucking
yeah, respectfully,
true.
I think
that's not the
mental.
case.
So that's going to be interesting. Then who else have we got? I mean, this still strikes me as an absolutely insane value pick. Bojo at 296. What? Custard still as well. 327 for Custard. Like, Custard is... I really rate Custard as a player. I think he's really good for that rating. Snubs is good value. QC's now 600 draft score. Like,
good God.
Yeah.
I think Nathan as well.
Oh yes.
Nathan's dropped enough.
Wait,
a bit
Nathan's
too much
less than
compared
QC.
to...
Nathan's less than QC. Nathan's almost less than Seb. Although Seb, I think Seb's pretty good value. So Nathan's now less than Semmel, Samson. Who are the notable? JJ's still up there. Less than Storytime. Less than Kira. Obviously less than Taylor and Andrew. Wait, is Matt now highest again? Where is Matt? Fucking hell, he's got...
Fucking
oh
hell.
my god, he's gained a lot of points. Okay, yeah. He's playing carry though, apparently. That's interesting. So yeah, right. Should we get on to the games from this week?
Yeah.
Let me find my...
there wasn't many games.
No, there wasn't many
we
games.
don't have many games.
Yeah, this is a chill Saturday afternoon episode. Let me find the games real quick. There was... when was the date of the last pod? I need to remember that. 5 days ago.
Oh.
So that was the Moose episode on 22nd. So anything from the 22nd onwards, which was... wait, hold on. Was there any games?
Oh.
No.
We've got the AD games.
Can we even find the AD games?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know if we get...
it might not be worth going over.
The AD, I really had a good time in AD. I really had a good time in AD. Like...
oh yeah, we were against you, weren't we?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, we got stopped.
Yeah, I mean, you did well the first game. Like, Edgar had a crazy good build. He had this, like, Marcy with the Katana, the fucking... what's it called?
The Kez passive thing.
The Kez thing, yeah.
Shodosai?
Yeah, Shodosai, yeah. That was pretty strong. But Pete...
I don't know, Kez.
Higgsy had like a Unleash build with Pugna and Glaives or something stupid like that.
Higgsy was never not a threat.
Yeah, he was like a serial threatening bloke.
We didn't win a single game the entire tourney, by the way.
Really?
I'm dead ass. We kept a nice clean record of zeros across the board.
Bro, I'd so play more AD. Like, I think I'm gonna get... I didn't sign up. I just kind of was subbing, but I would play AD.
I mean, that was the point, right? Was to try and introduce more people to AD now that it's a lot more user friendly with being able to pick bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's worked really well for that purpose. I know there's quite
the bodies
a few people who are really enjoying. Yeah.
That's like, because before you just got randomly
really
assigned
enjoying
it,
AD.
and it was like, well, now I have to be a core, I have to be a support, or I'm just useless. Full stop. Like,
I'd get assigned a melee body and immediately just crumble.
Yeah, melee, like a. I don't even know. Who's bad? Who's got bad stats? I can't.
Like a
Spectre
melee
seems
support,
pretty weak.
maybe?
Melee, well, like ogre. Those troll warlord.
Oh,
Zero
Troll
int. You're a
Warlord is
support.
ranged
Yeah,
in
but he's got
80.
0 int. So
Yeah.
it's like you want to be a support because you're well. You want to be. I think troll's just a core for AD. Like you
Yeah.
can't really be a
I think
support buddy.
you can't really draft anything that needs any sort of mana,
Yeah,
or else you're just fucked.
that's fucked. Yeah. So instead of our bom games of the week, because we have no games. We literally have 0 games.
How are we gonna do the player cards with 0 games?
Bro, I don't think there is one. I think it's just the MVP. I mean,
It's just GG.
yeah, we get actually. Matt and I are gonna do team of the season next week, so there is that to look forward to, at least for next week.
Mm.
We have questions though. We do have some questions. Let me just bring up my.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, we got a lot of questions. Okay. Right.
Oh god, I can't read this very well.
Okay. Why is AD the superior game mode? This is a question from Pizza. I mean, we've kind of been talking about it.
I get to do funny. I get to just pick Drow Ranger, but worse, it's peak. I had a game where I picked like entirely Drow Ranger, except the W, which was like Void Spirit Shield, and I used it twice the entire game.
Oh, what about Chemical
It was
Rage?
oh man. Okay, what you guys don't know, what you as the opposite team didn't know, is we got like halfway through the game and I got a mysterious Steam message from someone not in the game telling me how the ability worked and that I should indeed be using it for farming. And the cast just saw a little heart ping pop up and then me suddenly start using the ability correctly. And it did not help at all, but at least I learned.
I mean, at least you knew. At least like, it's not the worst thing to. It's not like you weren't using it for fights. Like you knew what it did. It was just
Yeah,
you didn't,
I
know
wasn't
to
using it for
utilize
farming, and
Yeah.
I'd clear like 2 camps and have to walk back to base, and after
Yeah.
like the 3rd time, someone was like, I got a fucking message him, dude. This can't keep happening.
What you were getting like to like 10% HP and just not ulting and just going back to base.
Literally, yes, that is literally. If you watch the cast back, I cleared the ancients like in the triangle, and then I had to walk back to base, and I just kept doing that until someone messaged me and was like, "Please, God,
Absolute
use it for
spankster.
farming," and I was like, "That, yeah,
The
good
hell?
idea, actually." It was not good. Oh boy, Samiko Saba debut tonight. Very exciting. Definitely a new VTuber and not someone coming back to VTubing. Zentreya, Giga, both leaving VShojo this week. Big news. Big news. A lot of talk about where VShojo's management is going. What other news has been in the VTubing sphere? Indie VTubing, there's been a whole fucking thing about posed models and Twitter drama about it. People trying to jump on the trend, I guess, but being incredibly disrespectful to the original artist and VTuber, even though it's not a new concept.
Okay, I have no idea
I
what
think
any of that meant, but yeah, sound. Okay,
Hannah will.
Yeah, I added a new thing in the questionnaire this week, which was ideas for a fun segment for the pod, because
Ooh.
then we can get the guest who's on can choose the segment for the next week out of the questions we've got. So it's like this week's questions, you're gonna choose the segment that we have next week. All right.
I mean, the pet pictures one is peak.
Okay, this one is
that's peak
from
content.
Pizza, and it's everyone sends their pet pictures and you rank them. That is good.
I would have loved to do that this week. That's like right up my alley.
Well, you can rank them in the comments next week. Unlucky bitch.
True.
Yeah, see you later.
Damn.
Okay, next we have Ryan. Question 1, what made you get into VTubing?
So, the technology behind it, I actually... Oh, this is such an embarrassing story. Back when I was real young, like, I want to say 2015, MMD, Miku Miku Dance, for the uninitiated, is a program where you can literally just make little 3D models dance to things. I adored that, and I had my own sort of character that originated from an MMO, and I always wanted to kind of do YouTube as this character and like see if I could set up the animations in MMD. I'd not built for that at all. And then I saw a video on Live 2D in 2016 by one of like now the most renowned Live 2D riggers there is. And then didn't really think about it at all until 2020 when HoloLive really blew up in the West with their English VTubers. And then I was like, okay, I want to do that. I'm gonna do that. And then I did it. And I started VTubing in March of 2021. So, didn't take me very long considering my dog is barking.
It's been
The whole VTubing thing only happened in like September of 2020.
right. So it's like basically.
So I got right on that.
Yeah, you're on that quick time. It's quite expensive, isn't it? Like
So
this is
expensive.
you told me
It's
about
so
you told me about
expensive.
this like last week, and I was like, what the hell? The
So-
like cost for the models and stuff.
My first model was an absolute bargain. Bargain. The art and the rigging came to about £70, which
What
is
does rigging mean?
So, do you see
Like
how I'm
setup?
moving?
Yeah,
The art is literally just a PSD file.
I didn't even know
Like
what
it's a flat
PSD
image,
is. Oh, I see.
Photoshop, like with the layers.
Oh, it's a layered file. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the rigging is basically what makes it move, and that is
Okay.
expensive. I mean, the
Right.
art is also expensive as it should be, but the rigging is like so complicated.
Can you not just have like a rigging,
My
like a generic rigging file? Or does it have to be like specific for the?
the people have tried. It's not as easy as you'd think.
So you
because
get like a base one, and then you make it you make it compatible with yours, basically. Nope. You have to build it from the
no,
ground up.
that's not. Yeah,
How?
because it's about deforming each individual picture.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So it would only work if the picture was identical to the one that was originally rigged.
Right.
There are customizable models you can get where you can like there's like different parameters and stuff. Like for example, I have a toggle for my tail and my jacket. Like I can turn my jacket on and off.
Right.
There are models you can buy that basically have like 8 bajillion toggles. So you can customize it for whatever the
Oh,
hell
I
you want it
see.
to look like.
As a
But
generic thing.
the actual rigging has to be like from like the image that was provided at the start, or else it
Okay.
all kind of gets a bit fucky.
Right. Okay. I see.
Do
Damn.
you want to guess how much my second model cost? Not
Is
this
that
one.
I seem to
It
remember
was
you
a
saying
3D
800
model.
quid.
That was the art, and no, that was just the rigging for this one was 800. This model cost about 1,000. My second one was more
Bumperclaw.
expensive.
What? Okay. What? 2 grand?
Yeah, roughly.
Rascalat! What?
And I don't fucking use it anymore. I don't even have it because my computer blew up.
2 grand.
It's gone. Lost.
Bumperclaw.
Yeah, it's expensive. And that's just the model, not including the stuff you need, like, you need an iPhone. Like, you need an iPhone or, like, a brand new Android phone. Like, I know a couple of the brand new Google Pixels
So
have
do you do like
similar tracking. It's expensive.
do you have so it's like the artist will specifically do it for you, so you'll tell them like what you want,
Yes.
and they will like
Yeah.
it's like a commission.
It's a commission, yeah.
Okay.
And models can have, like, upwards of 1,000 layers. It's
Holy.
ridiculous. Yeah. Because you have to, like, every little piece of my hair that you see moving individually is a different layer. My eyes are, like, 5+ layers each. My
Right.
face is a bunch of layers. My eyebrows are separate layers. My ears themselves are, like, 3 layers each. Like, it's
Yeah.
all really complicated.
And all of that has to be rigged custom. Like each bit has to
Yes.
be.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay.
It takes a lot of hours and a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh my god. Blimey. I didn't realize there was so much like
Yeah.
there's so much setup,
It's
you know.
it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I got into VTubing because I fucking love the technology behind Live 2D so much. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
And plus side, I get to be an anime woman on the internet, so
Yeah. That's a good question,
big
Rye.
bonus.
Question 2 is, what's the origin of your
Oh.
handle? Uh-oh. Not good?
Okay, so walk with me. Oh fuck, man, it was deep in my My Hero Academia phase,
Uh-oh.
and I
There we go.
know,
Starting
immediately
strong.
downhill.
Yep, good.
I really liked Bakugo. I thought he was really cool. I was an edgy teenager. He was an edgy teenager. He liked fire and explosions and stuff. I like fire.
Yep.
And I thought, what if it was Bakugo but like dogs? And my original handle was Bokugo. And I don't remember who it was who started calling me Borky for short. And I was like,
What's the bork
that's
part of Borkago?
like a dog sound, like bark, 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 like a little
Okay, yeah,
bark.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. Someone started calling me Borky in like the middle of 2021, so it was after I started VTubing. I
Right.
originally started VTubing as Borkugo, and I was like, that's a way better idea. Why didn't I think of that? What the fuck? And I like immediately changed my
Yeah.
name everywhere. Yeah, my old name. I have a lot of terrible old usernames that
None as great as Jumpy Man 22, I can assure you that.
I don't know. Creeper Ninja 434.
Creeper Ninja 43. You don't know
Was my original Minecraft.
Wait, I need to turn my mic off real quick on the pod, but I'm gonna just my Rocket
no.
League username and my
No, I've seen that.
Yeah.
You've told me about that.
If you can lip read, yeah, well done. And I hope I actually did mute myself. Otherwise it's just gonna come through anyway, and I've just said that, and God knows I can't be asked to edit this. So I hope that I did actually get muted.
Oh man.
And there's also Flaky Lobster 649.
I remember, yeah, because I won't mention the game, but the game that you mentioned, we've played together a little bit, and I'm shit at said game, so you did have to get on a different account.
Oh no, you can say Rocket League, can't you? What's wrong with
okay.
that? It's just
I didn't want
you
people
can't
to go looking, you know.
Don't repeat it. So
Don't lip read it.
don't lip read. Wait, yeah. If you can lip read, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh no.
What it is.
I have a censor button on my new mic.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that even do?
So
What if you swear? Will it?
I can hit the button.
Oh, I see.
It beeps.
Well,
yeah.
see, if you
like,
go
cuts the mic
shit,
speed.
will it do it automatically?
It doesn't do it automatically.
Okay,
no.
so you have to go. Beep,
But,
beep, beep,
yeah,
beep, beep,
I have to press the button.
That's still quite cool.
I have a lot of funny buttons on it.
Yeah. Rye's idea for a segment is, how did you discover IDL? Okay.
Uh-oh.
What's the about that? That's the segment idea.
Mine was
Are
not
you
a
just
good
gonna answer
story.
it?
Mine was not a good story.
Okay, let's not answer that on this one then. Okay, so we've got Sabata. How are you doing?
I'm alive.
Oh wow!
Baseline, I'm alive.
The baseline is there. The baseline is, there's not much further.
I don't know if I could do much better than alive at this point.
Well, you're on the
It's been an
Lowground pod. Come on
expensive
now.
month.
That is
True, real.
That has to be
That
like
is
you got to be doing
peak of
pretty
my
good
career.
at that. Yeah. And question 2 is
today I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I just woke up.
Good. Me too.
I'm going back to bed after this as well.
Well, I just had to.
Fucking exhausted.
I just had to go to the postal office to spend to send a postal order. Does anyone even know what a postal order is? Because I didn't know what it was until like a week ago.
I used to know someone who worked in a post office, so unfortunately, I'm like not the person to ask for this.
It's like a
the post
checkbook
system
for the
is
post
archaic. Yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, it's not even the post; it's the DVLA's fault. I'm sending a check to the DVLA, but you can't do it online.
Fucking DVLA.
They are stuck in the 80s.
Don't get me started on driving, man.
Don't get me started on the DVLA, because me and them, we've got some serious
Oh, bulky driver update. I'm doing more lessons, and apparently my new instructor says he has no doubts I'll pass my next test.
Damn.
So,
Mint.
doing
That's very
good.
good. Yeah,
I am
yeah, yeah.
actually a good driver, I promise. I just fucked the first one because I was nervous.
Yeah,
I was
sure that
scared.
happens though. Yeah, you just gotta learn, go on YouTube and watch all the videos.
Real.
That's on like, and just
That's what I've been doing. Like
yeah,
90% of my YouTube feed is like driving stuff at
yeah,
the
because
minute.
you won't panic once you've watched so many videos. It's like you've been in every
Yeah.
situation virtually.
Yeah.
So
My new instructor is real good as well.
yeah,
Like my old instructor kind of didn't he never really praised me. He only said when I fucked something up.
right.
So even if I did do something right, I'd be
You
like
were like
questioning
unsure
myself,
if it was
like
gonna be the yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
which did not help
Mm.
at all.
Yeah. Q2. What can you share about your strategy for the player draft? Thanks for stepping up as captain.
I don't know. My strategy is wing it at the minute. I haven't given it I've given it a lot of thought but gotten nowhere, basically. I don't want to
Well, you want to pick
draft
vibes.
people.
You want to pick vibes. That's your.
Yeah, I want to pick somewhat vibes, not too vibes heavy to the point where we just crash and burn,
Hmm.
but I feel like there's a lot of hidden, like, not rules, but like people that you want to draft together or don't want to draft together that I am completely unaware of, which is
Uh,
terrifying.
yeah, yeah. That is. I don't think there's that many for the current like pool,
Yeah.
um, at all. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. It's kind of just unlucky
Okay.
if you do, and you can always ask people.
Skill
Like you
issue.
can just ask
Yeah,
somebody if you're
true.
thinking of drafting somebody. You can just be like, "Are you cool if I picked you with this person?" They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." Um, okay, ideas for a fun segment for the pod. If I had fun ideas, I wouldn't be spending all my time working on spreadsheets.
Real.
Actually, I do have to extend thanks for
Yeah.
Savata because not only is the all of the wonderful spreadsheets that they do, you know, we all benefit from them, but also remember that form that we filled in at the start of the season, which was where do you think the players rank, high or low, based on their
Yeah.
current elo. That's going to be done in like I think he said a few weeks time, something like that. So yeah,
Nice.
after the current season, obviously, and probably into the next season. But it would just be interesting to see how, you know, if people
Yeah.
are actually underranked to overranked as the community view. And then it would be interesting to see like how the drafts would look in terms of elo scores if they were adjusted based on
Yeah.
what we think the person is, because I think there's a
Kind of a global vibe
yeah.
thing.
I think I'm not sure how much work it would be, but I think there is. You could translate the score out of 100 into a score elo wise, for ranging from top to bottom. Then you could translate that into a draft score, and then do
Yeah.
the draft for season 41 after it's happened, obviously, with like put the numbers in and see like maybe one team would actually come out as like 400 lower, and
Yeah.
another team would be like 1,000 higher, some shit like that. And then see
Oh,
how that
boy.
affects, see how that actually comes into like practice with the results from the season. Because I feel like we always say, "Oh, that looks like a strong team. That looks like this," but actually, that would be quite a good way of um, doing it, really.
Yeah.
Or like at least
That'd be interesting.
it'd be interesting. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It'd be fun to see.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Saboteur. Next one we have Wraith King in Jojoyo, which is Pete. As a fellow captain, JJ, I am wondering what your Wait, hold on. Pete. Pete is a captain as well.
You said it was Pete, but that does have JJ in Wraith King and Joya.
It's Pete. It's Pete.
Is it?
It is. It
For
is
fuck's
Pete.
sake.
It's Pete. As a fellow captain, JJ, it's Pete. I'm wondering what your strategy is for this season for player draft. Why are all the captains? Wait, is Saboteur a captain? No. Okay, so Saboteur's just interested.
Everyone wants to know what's going on inside my head, and all I can say is same. I wish I knew, besties. I don't know yet.
Nice.
I mean,
He says, nice. Glad to hear we're not going to face a double Charlie team.
that was rough actually, that first season. Although to be fair, most people know me as Borky in the IDL as opposed to Charlie, so it's not like that much of an issue, but every time, because I was like brand new my first season and I was on a team with Charlie and Pete, and every time someone would say Charlie, I'd be like, yeah, and they're like, not you,
Not you, not you.
go back to your lane.
So Pete says, imagine you're a dog, imagine you're a dog, snog, marry, avoid, lichen, CM dog persona, almond the frondillo. Bro, what?
What?
Lichen, CM dog
All right.
persona, almond the frondillo.
I think in that order, Snog Lycan, marry the CM dog persona, avoid the whatever the fuck that is.
I think I'd agree.
It's like the little red guy, right?
Yeah,
Or the
it's
green
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like he follows you around if
scares
you're
the
playing
shit
like
out of
Axe,
me.
Earthshaker, that shit. It's good. It's cool.
Yeah. He's adorable, but he scares the shit out of me in lane because he'll just like pop up and I'll be like, what
Yeah, he
the
does just
fuck is
pop up
that?
randomly. I've kind of forgotten it existed. Like I have it and I have it equipped to all of my things, but I've fucking forgotten. I've not seen him in years. I think mine's lost. Like it's been hit by a car or something.
It's fucking roadkill
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's roadkill. Almond the roadkill. Okay. Ideas for a fun segment from the pod from Pete. JJ, me, reporting from the field. Like a pre-recorded message from JJ, my week. Like, here I am at Felixstowe Beach and people are going crazy for the sand this weekend. Or, I'm here at Felixstowe Sainsbury's and the lovely handsome young staff member has kindly agreed to do an interview. Hi, checks name badge, Finn. How's your evening going? What are the punters here at Sainsbury's saying about the upcoming IDL draft? You know what? If JJ actually
God.
wants to do a little, like, 30-second video for the pod, that would be fucking fire. That would be fire.
That would be peak.
Thanks, JJ, for those questions. I appreciate it. No, I swear to God, if this is JJ, it's number 5. Okay,
The
name.
greatest bait in
This
history.
person's just using the name as a separate fucking question. Is Melon good or are we all shit?
I think a bit of both.
I think Matt is just very
Is anyone ever truly good at Dota? Yes, and it's Matt.
good. Yes, and it's Matt.
Matt
But
is the only one who is truly good at Dota.
no, I think, but everyone has like flashes of brilliance. You
Yeah.
know? Like, would you say like is Semmel bad at Dota? No, Semmel's sick at Dota, but Matt is just
Yeah.
the best.
Matt is just the goat.
Is Andrew bad at Dota? That's the question we need to ask.
I wouldn't say so.
No, I
I've
wouldn't
been
say so.
slapped by Andrew too many times to have the
Yeah,
ability
Andrew
to
Nature's
say
Prophet
no.
rings a bell. Who are you looking forward to playing with on future teams? That's a great question. Let me bring up the IDL.
I mean, I already know my answer.
Okay, go on.
I think a team with me and Jace is
Okay.
too chaotic for anyone to handle, and it would be funny as fuck.
So what's your...
Like, imagine an entire team of the Jorky lane, like an entire season of just Jorky lane. That would be no one would be able to cope, including me and Jace.
Borky and Sporky. That would be unbelievable.
Oh, it's peak.
So what's then your... Sorry, I'm just kind of continuing this question. What is your like realistic dream team for the IDL? Like you've got a
Oh fuck.
realistic. So
Vibes wise, and not like.
I mean, this is like you want to win, but you also want to have a good time, and it's got to be fairly realistic.
Oh man.
I'm gonna make a count and
I
beat
don't know.
you
That's the issue.
because they're usually around
I'm in
usually
right
around
now.
1900. So I'm gonna or 2000. We'll give you
If
a
I was
2000
going
limit.
like pure vibes, I think me, you, and Jace are like top vibes.
Okay, I'm on there. Hell yeah. All right. So we got Borky plus Hmugger is 432 plus Jace. Where is Jace? 76. Okay. Well, I mean, we got
that is nowhere.
1500 to.
Ooh.
Now you got 1500
Gulp.
to play with. That's a lot.
Ooh. I mean, fuck, slap Matt in there.
Fucking hell.
well.
Yeah. All right.
Might as well.
So plus
Bump the
1,
number
1,
up a little bit, please.
38. All right. Now you've got about 400 left to go.
Okay. I can't read the numbers. I'm blind.
I'll give you options. I'm going to read them out and you can say yes. Pete, Snubs.
Oh, Pete would be good vibes.
Custard, Nelson,
Oh,
Lucas, Jerry, Hannah, Johnny, Goldrian, Sean, Ellie. That's it.
I mean, for me, it's between Custard and Pete. Those two are good vibes.
Okay, you got to choose one.
Fuck. What do you mean
Or
I
you
gotta
can,
choose?
or you can choose one as your manager. You can have one as a sideline
Okay,
manager.
Pete player, Custard manager.
I think
That would go
yeah,
hard.
that
That
be
would go
sick.
really hard.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Nice question there. Well, that was my question. Anyway, favorite Buffy character.
The cat.
The
Salem?
cat. Wait, hold on. Buffy.
I've never actually watched Buffy.
Buffy.
I know, sacrilegious.
Cat. What the fuck? That's a fucking. What is this shit?
Shout out the Buffy cats. What the fuck?
Bro, this is freaky cat.
What?
What is going on with all of this?
Huh?
I don't think Buffy cat is a thing, bro.
That's like an XL bully in cat form.
That looks like Ellie's cat. Has like
It's a little baby.
tough ear tufts. Is that what Ellie has?
The Maine Coons. No.
Oh.
That's not a Maine Coon.
Oh, okay. Well, it's cute.
Maine Coons are way bigger.
Cat.
They're like little dogs.
Cat pointy ears. How do you spell it?
Mainecon.
Oh, that's it.
They're fucking big, dude. They're giant cats.
Fucking,
They're literally like small
bro, he's
dogs.
aura farming. What the fuck? He's fucking.
He's mogging.
Bro, wait, hold on. Let me just bring this up real quick. Wait. Let's just bring this up. Okay. Okay, that's quite big. Alright, and then let's just do mogging person. Bro,
You
this
just
might...
put a picture of yourself.
No. I'm not locked. I've not shaved today, so I'm not really locked in. Bro, this guy.
He looks like, you know, that picture of the lion that like people use over like goofy inspirational quotes.
Yeah, JPK, yeah.
The call out.
Yeah, he loves using that. The lion doesn't buy BKB. Alright, ideas for a fun segment. Watch games and talk about them rather than guessing what happened while reviewing a strats page, or create a raunchy IDL calendar. Okay, first point.
Raunchy IDL calendar would be so peak.
Okay, we'll get into that in a sec. First point, watch games and talk about them. This will be, like, ideally, yeah, but I think that's kind of what the cast is for. Like, this would somewhat, I think, be taking away from the casters who did it. And, you know, maybe we'll do it for, like, the final or something, but... Or some, like, special moments and clips and stuff, but I think...
Yeah.
I think watching the games through kind of undermines the whole casting point, because it's just the replay cast at that point. It's also very time intensive.
Yeah.
And I just don't have that much time, like, simple as.
Yeah, because imagine having to watch every single game of every series every week. Like, that's a full-time job at that point.
Yeah, literally. And then rather than guessing what happened while reviewing a stretch page, this does happen sometimes, but we do try and, like, watch at least through the game to see what's happened. But sometimes we just genuinely have no time, which is, yeah. So yeah, fair, but also think about the time, and for the casters. I would like to do some more casting, actually. I've been doing too much podcasting. I need to do more casting. Create a raunchy IDL calendar. What would this even entail? Like, what would this be?
I don't know, but the idea is so funny to me.
I don't even understand what the
like,
idea is.
Maybe like for this is I don't know if this is what you were thinking of when you wrote the question, but like the last season of the year, the one that's like just before Christmas, every team has to, I guess that kind of relies upon us getting 12 teams, but like every team gets a month and they have to like come up with a calendar page for it.
Oh, that would be sick. Okay.
That would be really fun. And maybe if we didn't get enough teams, like notable IDL people, like the admins and stuff, can get their own page.
Yeah. Okay.
That would require them being interested in this idea.
You know, there is actually some legs for this, I think, because there is so much of like, there's rescheduling things, and everybody asks when all the games are, right? If there was an
Yeah.
interactive calendar where you could customize the calendar page to do your like thing,
Yeah.
like whatever, like you could put images in all the days or whatever, where the captains have access to change the dates, that would make
Yeah.
scheduling like you
So much
your
easier.
fucking thing, and then it's like you put it you do your doodle, then you put it straight in the calendar, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, tonight
Have like
we've
an
got
official IDL calendar.
yeah, we've got tonight, yeah. Tonight we've got a game
That'd be
between
really
Matt's team
helpful.
and Borky's team. Yeah, that would be really helpful, I think. So if
That'd
anyone,
be really cool.
you know, please, if Nathan or Sabato or anyone else is watching, let me know if this is like a good idea or a bad idea. Up to you, but I think that'd be really good. Okie dokie, that is question 5 of 5. Questions are donezo.
We did it.
We did it. Right. This week, what is our IDL street this week? That is the next question.
Finally, I don't get roasted because I'm here.
Okay, how easy is someone to like approach if you had a really bad accident ability? That's okay. So does this include up to column I? No, we need to include I. Okay, nice. Sick. Right. First one.
I feel like I'm wasting a week of not getting roasted here.
So this is if you had a really bad accident, how easy
Yeah.
is to someone approach
I
for
think
that? Is that like if you've had the
Moose-
accident, would you
yeah,
and you
Moose
want
said
help?
like if you shit yourself really bad in public,
Like,
I
excuse
think
me, I need
was
to use
his
the toilet.
words.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
help, please.
Okay, Sam, I don't think Sam would be very interested in helping. I think he's going to see a
Real.
tank to his overall pod score here. I'm thinking C or D. Like, if you shit yourself, I think Sam's going to be like, nah. What do you
You'd
think,
probably
C?
like, yeah, see.
Okay. Pete.
He would help, I
Mm.
think,
I agree.
but it's also like if you didn't know, like I'm thinking of this as though you don't know who Pete is, like you are a stranger to Pete. Looking at Pete, I would be not knowing who Pete was, I'd be intimidated a little bit.
Really?
But I'm also a little piss baby, so
So what you think? I mean, it's your rating really, a B?
I'd say A, at least
Okay,
A.
yeah,
But
okay. A
I don't
for
know. I'm
Pete.
just scared of people, so
Yeah, A for B, okay. Rate that. H Mogs, that's me.
I think kind of the same. You look very intimidating.
What
Like,
the
if
fuck
you
does
don't-
that mean, bitch? Get the fuck off my
Like
podcast.
obviously
What
you're
the...
not. You're like one of the nicest people ever. But like if I didn't know you and I just saw you like walking around like Sainsbury's or something, I would think you're like
Bro
a
thinks I'm a
frat boy
road
type
man.
lad.
Lads, rugby boy. Like I jizz on a
Yeah.
biscuit. Yeah. So what, A? B?
I'd go A.
Okay, I rate that. Rate the thing. Okay, hold on. I forgot to update all these. Oh, fuck's sake. Just fucking go down. This man does... oh, fuck off. I hate Google Sheets. Just let me use Excel, you little bitch. Right.
Real.
Okay. Mel and Matt.
I'm assuming Matt would have Arthur in tow.
I think Matt's pretty friendly. I'd give him an S, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he'd be quite easy to approach.
Like,
Same for JJ.
especially if he had Arthur, like knowing he has a child and he's probably dealt with his fair amount of shit in pants over the years.
Yeah.
Like,
I think JJ would be pretty good. Like, you see a man walking with a
Yeah.
cane, obviously, it's going to be... helps him get around. Seb, I think Seb... I don't think Seb would want to help. If a dude shits himself, Seb's like, nah.
for real.
Nah, man. I'm gonna say, like, C.
Yeah. Absolute highest C.
Okay. Edo is an easy S. I think Edo is, like, the most welcoming appearing person.
I've never actually seen a picture of Ed.
Okay.
I have no idea what it looks like.
I won't bait him out on the pod, but he's a handsome chap.
I will
for
take
sure.
your word for it because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
zero idea.
Yeah. QC's the one doing the shit, bro. I don't know. No, QC would make you feel welcome because you shit your pants and then QC just shits himself too. Like, he'd be like,
solidarity.
yeah, solidarity. I'm
I
going
got you, brother.
8 Ed's gonna be pretty good. You know, if I was gonna shit myself, I'd want to see a man with a cardigan on. That would just be like, yes, this is somebody who I could talk to. That gives me confidence, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, real.
S.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that to the bottom. We'll go down. We're just gonna want to skip a few. Voluppius. Okay, Voluppius. I think it's gonna. This could be quite boosting to some people's scores, especially Voluppius. I think Voluppius would be great to approach.
Yeah.
If you shit yourself.
I think the majority of the IDL is very approachable. So
Well,
it's kind
was...
of like easy A's across the board.
Yeah, I think. Well, hold on. We've got Monty coming up. I don't know if Monty would want you to shit yourself. I think Monty's a D, bro. I think Monty would be like, nah.
I'd agree with that.
Do not shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do not shit. Andrew's similar. I think Andrew would be like, Andrew would be like, please do not shit. Whereas Monty would just be like, do not shit. So maybe that makes him a B.
Yeah.
Okay. Goldrian. Definitely would help. Yeah. Would you?
I mean, yeah. I have a real bad habit of kind of fucking myself over to help people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Deep,
like,
bro.
I get yelled at by my therapist a lot for this. And also, if I'm out in public, I'll be on my mobility scooter. So like, I
you'll be scooting around and helping.
Away. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go straight to the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Put you in my little basket on the front.
The fuck? I'm not a little cuck boy. What the fuck is that shit? Get me out
I've
the
had
basket,
people
bro.
I've had people like stand on the back with like their arms around my neck and like whizzing around like Peak Wildlife Park.
Oh my god.
It's genuinely terrifying. It's Peak though. It's great.
Okay, Edgar. I don't think Edgar would enjoy getting shot around.
Edgar wouldn't enjoy it, but he'd probably help. Like,
Yeah.
he'd be pretty miffed about it.
He'd be like, A. Like, he's reluctantly doing it. He'd be like,
yeah,
yeah, I can help you, bro. Samson, he's worked at Greg, so he's seen some shit. Surely.
Real.
Like, but I don't think he'd be enjoying it. I think he'd be B. Pizza, I reckon,
S.
Yeah, they'd be welcoming. They'd definitely be welcoming
Yeah.
if you shit yourself. Okay, let's skirt back up top.
Easy S for Hannah.
Okay, Meanie Greenie. There's a reason they call him Meanie Greenie. He would be helpful, but I think he'd be just like, how have you done this? How have you done this? That's my Meanie Greenie reaction.
Happened?
Yeah. So it'd be like B or A.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Steven has a child, so S. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeansy.
Easy S. Anyone with a child just immediately shoots up.
Jeansy is like friendly looking. Be like you could look him dead in the eyes and be like, I've just shit myself, and he'd be like, yeah, man, I'll help you out, bro.
Real.
Beans S because would get you straight to a hospital. You're like, why have you shit yourself? That's not normal.
True.
And then he'd probably probe your ass with something.
Hey,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Jerry, I think Jerry, if you'd go to Jerry and be like, I've just shit myself, and Jerry would just disappear, like just vanish, like in an invisibility
like
cloak.
Thanos snaps.
Yeah, he would just go like, goodbye.
It sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Chrissy would be pretty good.
Chrissy, I'd say Chrissy is an S. Chrissy works with kids.
Oh, yeah, so probably used to dealing with some shit. Yeah.
Used to dealing with way too much shit.
Yeah, Yam would be like... Yeah, I don't think Yam would like that. I don't think Yam would like that.
I don't think Yam would appreciate like a stranger walking up to them being like, I've shit myself, help.
Yeah. If you just come to them, you're like, I've shit myself, they'd be like, honey, I didn't like that. That's what they do. They'd be done with that shit, bro.
Oh no.
D for Yam. Lucas.
I think a similar story.
I think Lucas would be similar.
honestly.
Yeah. Lucas would be like, what the fuck is going on?
Sounds like an issue, not an issue.
Yeah, Samuel would be a similar story again, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like, okay, what does this have to do with me?
He'd be like,
Good luck.
alright. It's not my fucking problem.
Sounds rough.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan would help. Ryan would definitely help.
Ryan, yeah, definitely.
Like S. Alright.
S, easy S.
Ryan's like, This is
Ryan's like a ray of sunshine.
in the non-typical sense. Riot is like easy on the eyes. Like you look at him and he just looks positive vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
think
get
I
you.
fancy him. Okay, down to the bottom
Real.
again.
When's the wedding?
Don't know. Okay, Ari, can you help me? I've shit myself. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Ari, do you want to put this nappy on for me?
The Ari Shore has wormed its way into my vocabulary, and I've been called out on it a couple times.
What, you just go,
it's like soul
sure.
crushing. Yeah. I pick up way too much stuff that people say.
Story time. I reckon would be helpful. Like
yeah,
A.
I mean,
A for help.
breeding cats kind of exposes you to a lot of awful situations.
Yeah.
Like, not awful, but kind of gross situations.
Death row. Ollie.
I
Quite
think
mature.
Ollie.
Quite mature, I think.
Yeah, Ollie would help. I don't know if it's S or A though.
Okay, I think it'd be A. I think he'd be like, he'd help you,
Yeah.
but wouldn't offer you the most compassion. He'd be like,
yeah,
here is the
he'd be
replacement.
very like
item.
clinical about it.
Yeah. Okay, Sean. Oh wait, no, I've skipped Snubs. Snubs would be quite good. Like, get the job done, but then get out of there as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
B. Sean. Ooh, Sean would be like.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, Sean's dead friendly and approachable. I think
100%.
I think he'd be A or S personally.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna
I was
go
gonna
S.
say no lower than
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's very approachable. Nathan would be an S for me.
Yeah.
Would be an S for me. Absolutely would help you out.
100%.
You know, I think he's like secretly. I think Nathan wants to be the evil persona of the IDL secretly, but in reality, he's the
so
secret
nice.
Pookie. Yeah, he's the secret
Yeah.
Pookie. The other day I was playing. I was like, he invited me to a lobby to a game, and I was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. He was like genuinely like, are you alright? Like, what's going on? Bless him. I was like, bro, I'm just watching some Love Island, man. But bless him.
Love the Love Island as well.
I fucking love Nathan. I thought
Nathan's great. Nathan does not get enough credit for dealing with all of us fucking toddlers.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
genuinely.
Yeah. When Nathan says shut up, I just whip it out. Can I turn something off? Sorry, moving on. Nathan, in summary, we love you.
Mean?
Nathan, in summary, we love you. That's all that needs to be said. Whoa, look at my camera right now. There's a straight line.
Huh?
Look. That is a straight line.
That's the light.
No. There's a straight line going from my
between
flag.
the flag and the chair.
It looks like it's like that's a separate screen. Like there's my hand, but that's in a separate screen. That's cool.
No,
Anyway.
I kind of see it. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
As long as you don't move the chair.
Yeah. Now that doesn't really work. All right. Sick boy would probably throw the shit back at you. Falcone would not be down for that. I don't think.
I don't think I've ever interacted with Falcone, so I'd have to take your word for it.
He's a funny fish.
Yeah.
He's a funny fish.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah. Nelson would S.
Yeah, Nelson has kids, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like anyone with kids immediately gets an S in my eyes.
Yeah. Higgsy would take your shit and put it all on red. I'd say like a B. Disagree? Agree?
All on red is crazy. No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Custard?
Custard, I'd say S.
What? I'd say D. I'd say D. S.
I don't think Custard would enjoy it, but I think Custard is so willing to help people. Like Custard helped me set up my entire new mic, and like showed me what to get and stuff for my.
I'm not dealing with your shit. You just shit yourself.
I mean, microphone is very different to shitting yourself, so I don't know. Maybe
Should we settle in the middle? Let's settle in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's go with B. Okay, Jace, definitely help. I don't think I've got a doubt with this one. Yeah, S. Yeah. Bayesian. I think Bayesian would ridicule you. I think Bayesian would. He'd help but ridicule.
Bayesian would. Yeah, it would be. He would help, but you'd regret asking him.
Yeah.
You know, like you'd feel worse.
Actually, whilst we're here, same thing with Moose. Moose would be like,
"Yeah, real.
What the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You need to get your shit together.
Grow up."
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay, Arthur Mellon. Hmm.
Oh,
Arthur
I
Mellon.
don't think.
I don't know if Arthur Mellon would help.
I think Arthur would want to help, but I don't know if Arthur has
The
the skills
facilities.
to help.
Maybe Matt can leave
Yeah.
a comment with that. Matt, leave a
Yeah.
comment about that
Like I
one.
want to put an S in my heart. Like I feel like Arthur would
Okay.
help,
Let's give
but
him a. Let's give him a.
I don't know. I don't know if he
Okay,
could.
actually, I don't think he could. Let's give him
And
an
also,
A. A for effort.
who goes
Surely
up
that's
to a
good enough.
child after you've shit yourself? Like help
That's crazy,
me.
yeah. Okay, Sabata, I think S.
Yeah.
Another one who would absolutely help you at any inconvenience with any minor inconvenience.
JPK would have been the one shitting himself. I regret. I hate to say it.
Bo would not help. He'd be like, he'd do this. He'd go hell, and then he would not help. He would not help. Finn, I think Finn's gonna have to. He works at Sainsbury's. Somebody's surely
Finn
a shit
would
on the
help.
floor. I think he'd regret it. Like A.
Yeah, he'd help, but he'd regret it.
Yeah. Okay, Jasper. Jasper would be pretty helpful, I think. Like A as well.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. There's a lot of A's.
Yeah, there's a lot of A's. Lilith.
Ooh. I think I've known Lilith for nearly 6 years. So, with that in mind, I think Lilith would want to help, but maybe wouldn't do the best job at it.
What, they'd
because
smear the shit
Lilith...
out of her? What's going on?
I'd say A.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Minimum A.
Yeah.
Lilith would help.
G would say,
100%.
Mamma Mia. Hell nah. Hell
The
nah,
casual
bruh.
racism.
C. Dev, I think like B. Like, would be quite helpful, but just be like, what the fuck am I doing? You
Yeah,
know?
be like, oh, come on, man.
Come on, man. How did you shit yourself? Lav is old enough to have probably, I don't know. He might be so old that he's losing bowel control. So I think maybe he's got. I think he's got to be
crazy.
good at it. Like A as well.
I mean, yeah, everyone like once you hit your mid-20s, you're going to have shit yourself at least once, and more will be coming. Like
I've
it's
shit myself.
unavoidable.
Yeah.
We've all done it. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. One time when I went to this was in reception, so I was 5 years old. But
Okay, that doesn't really count.
yeah, but it's a good story. So it was wear what you dare day, like what's it called? Fancy dress, right? You can turn up as anything.
Yeah.
I turned up in my school uniform because I forgot. Then I saw everyone else and I was crying, and then so Anne McSkimming, Mrs. McSkimming, who drove a Nissan Vigaro, by the way, which is this Nissan Figaro. I call it Figaro. There you go. How cute is this?
Oh, I love those little things.
She had one
yeah.
of this color. It was, yeah, that is actually, yeah. She had
He's just a little guy.
Yep. Anyway, Anne McSkimming, she lent me a Spider-Man costume. Thank you, Anne McSkimming.
Aw.
So, as a show of gratitude, I shat in it. I had a fucking shat in it, bro. That shit went in the bin.
Negative aura.
That shit went in the bin. Yeah, anyway.
Oh,
A nice personal anecdote there. Sleepy Alex. Would be helpful.
I don't think I've interacted. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't think you've interacted?
with Alex much.
He was
Not
at the
much.
trap house.
I think I'm not. Yeah, I was always in the corner.
Yeah, true. In bed.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah. I think Alex would definitely help.
Definitely helpful.
Yeah. In fact, I might even say S. I think he'd be definitely helpful.
That's
Ellie.
fair. S.
Yeah. I was going to say A.
Ellie's
like
S the nicest.
Yeah. I think S is relevant. Yeah. And then Daggy. Robin
S,
would be
100%.
100% S.
Yeah.
Okay.
The amount of like terribly embarrassing situations I've gone to Robin about, and like, not necessarily privately, but like in a little friend group, and been like, Robin, help me. Like when I've gotten way too high.
Oh hell.
I'm like, Robin, help me. I'm seeing God. Robin's like, oh, that happens. Don't worry about it. You'll be right.
Okay, overall poll score then. Sorted. Oh. Shit. Wait,
no.
Wait, how many...
Oh, you've big fucked it.
Oh, okay. I accidentally inserted 1,000
you sorted
rows.
Z to A. Yeah, that...
Just because that's what I should do.
How did you manage
No,
to do that?
No, yeah, wait. There we go, okay. So, oh, fucking hell, here we go. Matt's at the top again. So, first place, Matt, JJ, and Pete. Then Sam, Mogga, Huntedo. Then we've got a gaggle here. QC's up there. Wow, okay. QC with a
Real.
redemption. Edgar, Light 7, Jeansy, and Butterbeans. Okay, bottom. Monty new bottom spot with that.
I'm not at the bottom.
You're not at the bottom. You're not at the bottom.
Oh, I'm
You're
real
near the
close.
bottom. But
Yeah.
you're not at the bottom.
I tune into the pod every week to get roasted, and
Yeah, that is pretty
It's
much
peak.
what happens. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, do. Ha, do.
sick.
Yeah. Okay. Take the gaze down there as well. Shock. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Right. What selection are you choosing of the segments? Are we doing pets next week? Is that your selection?
The pets looks good. I would watch that.
Okay.
I would love to watch that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that next season. Next.
Oh, it's just free pet
episode.
pics. Easy.
Yeah. We'll have to send. Well, I'll put some. In fact, wait. On a Google Forms, can you?
You could probably make a thread in the podcast channel.
That's what I'm gonna do. Unless I can do like, you submit your pet via add image. Wait, can they add an image? No, I don't think so.
I think it is definitely
File
possible.
upload.
File upload. Yeah, it's definitely possible because
Okay, we're doing that.
Artists use commission stuff.
We're doing that.
Google
We're doing that.
Forms
We're doing that.
commission
We're doing that. Okay, sick. Right. Anything you want to say to the people? Sorry, we didn't have any games, by the way, but hopefully you've been entertained without games.
I mean, I would have. It's probably for the best that I'm on the one without the games because I have like negative Dota insight. I'm
Nota.
the definition of shitter. I'm
Okay.
so brain dead when it comes to Dota. I just press buttons, man. I don't know.
That's what Dota is, really. That's all it is. Just press
Yeah.
buttons better than the enemy.
It's because I came from League, so I can press the buttons really well. I just don't know what any of the items do or what any of the
Yeah.
abilities do.
Yeah. Right, leave a comment, which is what Borky says now. Just okay. And yeah, anything else you want to say to the people of the pod?
Become a VTuber. Do it.
Okay.
Everyone should do it.
Everyone. What, even me?
Everyone.
Oh
Oh.
my Jesus, Matt!
Oh,
Matt's-
Matt's on my face. No.
Matt's
Pause.
melons. No,
Fuck,
get
go
Matt's
back.
melons back on there.
One of them's
Holy
way bigger than the other now.
Bro, you need a boot job.
Something has gone terribly, terribly wrong.
One's sagging off. Okie dokie.
Become a VTuber. This is a threat.
And with that, we'll see you all in the next one. Laters. Bye.